Yo, welcome back to the YouTube channel and good morning to all. Here today, what we're going to go over necessarily is just the basics of setting up Tradovate to your Tradingview account when you're trading futures, specifically through Apex markets or Apex funding. So that is the topic of discussion today as far as what we're looking at here. So as far as once you obviously, you get your credentials and everything, once you purchase your account through Apex, you will then receive login credentials, login instructions, setup instructions, the whole 9 yards with that. So when it comes to setting it up, you pretty much just get access, go to the TradingView website, so trader.tradovate.com. And you can also have your, instance your TradingView up. You won't necessarily need anything for the TradingView other than to be able to, in a sense, log in here. So you'd pretty much say if we logged out, you'd have the option to select your different brokers and everything. So we click your selected broker in the same login credentials that they give you, which is located on the Apex website in your profile. Once you log in, they'll be able to give you that. You use that login credentials to log into Tradovate and TradingView under the same hub. So once you pretty much log in here, you'll come to a simulation point. Obviously, you're going to click on the simulation to access simulation. Tradovate is a simulated, so funded accounts operate off of simulated markets and everything of that nature. But it all moves the same, everything's the same, prices the same, profits the same. Doesn't necessarily take away from what you're doing or trading here. So simple terms, as far as what you're going to look for, obviously this is your dashboard for Tradovate. It looks similar to multitude of other, say, brokers or firms or trading platforms, things of that nature. You have your price as it orders come in and it moves. You got that on the left here, and then you have your charts, your pairs, your different pairs you can set and code here. So like I said, today we're just going to go over how to necessarily connect it to your trading view, which is short, simple, and sweet. And then also, as far as like grouping goes and everything, with your trading accounts. So overall, when you log in here, you'll just come over to the right here. You'll see something of sort, say application settings, right? So anytime that you have this, you'll just come over, click it. You can always adjust your risk management here. So the key factor of what I look for in a day when trading, I like to have a set daily, win or daily loss. So that way I'm staying disciplined with these accounts. Me personally, I like to set mine at 500. So that is typically what I run or look for in a day as far as profit. Once I hit that target, obviously the platform will shut itself down, so I won't be able to change anything. And yeah, unless I were to come back in and manually change the parameters here, which doesn't make sense if you're trying to, let alone stay funded, so you're not over trading. Um, let's see here. So then pretty much you'll just go to your subscriptions. This is just your general everything as far as what, your membership entails. Uh, Nothing necessarily too important. None of this necessarily matters. Obviously, Apex, you'll pretty much every 30 days, say if you don't pass the funded in 2 days, 3 days, whatever. So every 30 days, just like any other membership, you get billed monthly. Anything service-wise with Tradovate, you won't get billed, but obviously that, monthly fee associated to owning the evaluation account with Trader with Apex Trader, you'll be continuing to get that, surcharge every month. Once you pass the account, this, eval charge of the monthly goes away, and then you can graduate to your performance account where you can either pay that lifetime fee, one-time fee, or continue to pay a monthly fee, based on the sizing of your account. So nothing too drastic here, but everything else will pretty much bypass because those are null points when it comes to these evals. And we'll just go over here to add-ons. So add-ons, and some of this you can just add to if you want to. But for TradingView purposes, this would be lit up just like this one is. You pretty much just come here, click activate, and then you just refresh the screen, log out, log back in, and it'll give you the access. You won't see it through here, but you'll see it, say, when you go to TradingView and then you log in. Once you log in, your account and everything will just pop up. So this button will pretty much become Tradovate. You'll see your account and every order history, things of that nature. So you'd be all set there. Um, but yeah, so that part necessarily is pretty simple. Obviously, you have a couple of other things here if you so choose and want to, add order flow, tick streams, free indicators, and group trading is important. So on to the next topic, at least with that from there, we can just pretty much enable group trading. So that allows you to trade multiple accounts, whether you're trading all evals, all performance accounts, or, mixed matching. So with that, once you activate that, you pretty much just hit this X, right? Let me do this here. So how to add, say, multiple accounts here. So if I wanted to say add both of these accounts into one, say, central trading log, or being able to trade them at the same time. So they call that, I guess, copy trading, when it comes to trading more than one account. Simple, simple resolution here. You just click manage groups and this window will pop up. You'll name it whatever you want it to be. You'll hit this add button, just create a name. And we just say evals, for example, here. And then you're just simply dragging and dropping, right? So that's how you group, say, two accounts or however many accounts. With Apex, the feature that I love most about them, you can trade up to 20 different accounts at one time. Now, it doesn't matter about what size. You can have 10 accounts that are 50Ks, 10 100s. Um, However you break it down into 20, doesn't necessarily matter. The trick here is not limiting yourself with contracts. So every time that you enter a trade, right? If you have this enabled as far as the configuration for group trading or copy trading multiple accounts, you have to make sure that these numbers are equal to each other. So you can't put, say, like on one account, you want at most at two contracts at a time. This one, say, three contracts at a time. They have to be the exact same. So then when you're coming in, entering on trading rate or trader rate, this number for quantity as far as contracts goes has to be the sum of however many accounts you trade. So with me having both of these set at one, right? Obviously didn't save there. But if I had both of these accounts set for just one contract, that means when I come over here, I have to hit two. So that way, when I enter, it's putting one contract in one account and one contract in the other. Doesn't, stipulate you from, it doesn't restrict you necessarily for selecting how many contracts you can do, but you just always, however many accounts you are, you just always want to go back, edit that feature, and make sure that, it's a whole number when you add them all up. So like 9 times out of 10, if I'm trading two accounts and I know, for example, I want to say trade three contracts per account, right? That means that here, when I come here, I'm coming in and I'm typing in six, right? So then it splits it three and three. But yeah, so that's simple terms how Tradovate works and everything. In terms of entries, when you're entering, trading multiple accounts, entering and exiting, do all of that through Tradovate because TradingView, I mean, you just have to manually go in and click each individual account here. So you'd see both accounts. You'd have to cycle through, set your parameters, take profit, stop loss, buy limits, buy stops, and the whole 9 yards like that. That's a little time consuming. I mean, if you feel comfortable doing that and adjusting it, then so be it, which is fine there. But personally, I would advise to use Tradovate for entry and exits when you're trading multiple accounts at one time. But yeah, short, sweet, and simple video. Necessarily with that, just explaining the concept of how Tradovate and TradingView coexist with each other, or coincide necessarily. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. So stay tuned for the next video. Definitely dive deeper into a little more things how Tradovate and TradingView works. But definitely stay put, stay tuned. More videos to come, more work to be done. And like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.